Hi, everybody. It's Jessica Stone along with Dr. David Eifrig, the editor of the Health and Wealth Bulletin. Thanks for joining us. I wanted to talk with you a little bit more about your Mythbusters. You've been going through a bunch of these things that we've all been told about coronavirus and sort of dispelling some things that we believe or have been told. I want to bring up the first one here for you to pose this question. Does ibuprofen spread the virus?
Yeah, so ibuprofen, when the research came out, not even research, but the anecdotes came out, there was worry about it. One of the reasons is it's known as a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory, a so-called NSAID. And the mechanism of action of an NSAID made some people worry that maybe it worsens the outcomes if you got corona. We're pretty sure now that that doesn't make any sense. And if anything, I might argue for the other way, that taking a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory reduces one of these pathways, which leads to full inflammation. And we don't have to go down those pathways, but this is something that when it does that, it lowers your temperature, and so you feel a little bit better. I might argue that having a temperature is actually a good thing. It helps fight off viruses. I believe this. You have extreme temperatures, you definitely want to lower it because that can cause problems.
So let me bring up the next question, and that is a favorite topic of yours, antibacterial soap. Do we have to use it, or can we use regular soap to basically get all the germs off or any possibility of spreading the virus?
What you want is something that takes off the outer layer of the virus, which is basically an oil. It's called a bilipid layer, and you want to destroy that. And so hot water would destroy it, but then your hands dry out. So cool water, soap, bars of soap, antibacterial soap, all of these will work, but I don't think antibacterial soap for a long period of time to keep you super squeaky clean. You want to do the hand washing 20 seconds, 30 seconds to be sure during seasons like this, where there's influenza, common cold, to prevent, because we commonly touch our mouths. And so that's what you want to do. That's why you want to wash before you eat, so you're not putting stuff and these bugs in your mouth.
All right, next up, can I get the virus from food delivery?
If I see a food deliverer coming with a glove on and handing, say, a bag off, then I'll take a glove, take that bag, peel it apart, take that stuff out, and either plate it or be careful that I open the food up, wash my hands before eating it, close it up, take it away, and then wash my hands again. So I'm being a little bit probably more paranoid than I need to be. Most of the food service people are very, very aware of this, I think, and are careful about it. Same thing with pizza delivery boxes. I don't want to touch the pizza delivery box, and I give them money, they can keep the change. I don't want change coming back from food delivery folks, so they're loving me and they come quickly because I'm tipping. But yeah, I just think it's common sense. If something comes into your house from outside, you don't have control over it. Why risk it? Change it using utensils, wash your hands, go at it.
Right, lastly, our family, like many families across the country, has just gotten a puppy. And we want to know, like so many Americans, can pets spread COVID-19?
Yeah, so the only literature that I've seen, or the only stories, and then reported in the literature, scientific literature, probably COVID-19 can exist in cats. And cats, from big cats, I think there's now 3 or 4 documented tigers that have it. My guess is in India, where there's several, 3,000. They've probably more than that have it. It's not believed, as far as I know, that those big cats can spread it to humans. They're not around humans. And then I've not seen anything on smaller cats, but I've heard stories that they could be, in theory, with cats, but unlikely to spread from cats. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never really had a cat that lets me get within 6 feet, social distancing. I'm not worried about cats. Dogs, on the other hand, are slightly problematic. If I saw a neighbor walk, let's say this, if I saw an older neighbor walking down the street, I would worry about them letting someone pet and touch, say, the collar on their dog for fear of bringing coronavirus into the older person's home. But if it was my dog, my animal, there's really no evidence that dogs pass this. So I wouldn't worry about it at all.
All right. Well, Birdie at our house will be very glad because she definitely likes the attention. Thanks so much, Doc, for joining us. We appreciate your time. And if you would like to see much more content just like this, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.